Oh, hello! How good of you to join in just the right moment, because I did something big. First of all, we do have now a train station in Rockdale. Not so big yet, but we do still need to have a tram connection here as well. But the other thing is, look at where it's going. It's going into this huge mountain here. That was a lot of work. It cost me $30 million, this tunnel here, because it doesn't stop after this mountain here. It still continues and comes up here. There it is. There's the exit, so this is the direct connection to Rockdale. It stays underground then for quite some time, poor passengers, but very good for everything else, for the planning and stuff like that. It's connecting here then with my, well, bigger train network and goes then into Bolton, as we can see where it's ending. So we do have not Nelson, but we do have Bolton now as our central stop then. So it goes from Bolton all the way through that tunnel here to Rockdale, beautiful Rockdale, which is growing as well, quite quickly so. And what I'm doing right now, well, I'm finishing this whole thing at Blackpool. So this is where we want to end. I've also built this street here now so that it looks a bit more organized. And the only thing that we need to do really now is connect those things. And then we have all our passenger lines connected. So there's nothing else passenger-wise that I'm doing for quite some time, or tracks and stuff like that. You know, so we do have those things then finished. And around that network, we could then perhaps, for example, build our airports if we want to. Right, and I'm just going to build it the whole way to that. Cost me 2 million for each of these. So I think in total the whole new network cost me around 100 million, if it comes to that. So pretty high price, considered in the beginning I was, you know, fighting with 2 million or something like that. And now we have a really beautiful network here that we can also make a high-speed network then as well, if we want to, once we get the first high-speed trains, that is. This is fine, this is finished now. The only thing that's missing is a few signals here and there. So for example here, once again, on either side my waypoint signals, and also then some normal signals that we have. And perhaps not this one, we don't need it. Here we might have it on either side again. And since that is just a passing through station here, no big deal. Here I do have a few additional signals, like the incoming signals are the most important ones, so the trains always know when there is a train on the track ahead of them. If they leave the station, it's not that important anymore. Plus they do have signals here in the station. You don't see them, but I know they have those stations. Bolton is going to be quite big here. I like that. And another thing, also now Ripon. So we have now basically all these cities here and villages connected. The only thing that's missing is perhaps Southport and Buxton, those poor souls. Well, they're getting something as well. And oh, look at that, we got another town here, Leek. These smaller towns look really cute, by the way. So Leek, far away from everything. It has 86 people at the moment, so that's nothing. Plus, what I can see is that, yeah, it's, well, probably its own fault because it needs goods and machines. The two most complicated products that you can have in this game. That's why this city is so low there, right? Because I rather focus on easy productions first and the more complex ones later then, once we have the money. Speaking of money, I do of course have a huge loan still, the 30 millions that we had in the beginning. Let's pay it back in full. Right, as we can see, also the interest rate will go down then. It was around 30,000 per month at the moment, and now no more loan, so we are also debt free. Isn't that nice? Good feeling there. And now the funniest thing, or the most pleasurable thing is going to happen. That's creating the lines, because no more do we need to have the infrastructure. Look at that. Also this little town out here is now being connected then to the big world that is. Let's start actually with Lancaster. For Lancaster, I will need a new line. This is a train line, and I don't know why my airline is showing up in every one of these. Alright, it's the one that we have selected there, right? New line, that is, in Lancaster we start. We continue then once again with the right waypoints. Because, of course, if there's a huge demand on these trains, then we just add new trains to it. That is the huge advantage of this system as well. So that I don't have to fiddle around there. It's coming into the main point here then. And then into this waypoint and Molten. And nope, it's not this platform here, but in Molten I would like to go with platform 3. Platform 3 will be good, I think. Or let's say platform 5. Why did I choose platform 5? Because there is another bigger train network coming in as well, and I want to have them on 3 or 4, and Molten is on 6. No, let's make it on 3. Right, 3 is perfectly fine. The 2 inner ones are only for the long distance train network. Right, this is that. So in Molten platform 3, and then we continue back again outside. Here we take this waypoint there. No error messages so far. This waypoint, and then it goes right to Bentham, where it's hopefully taking the right platform there too. Platform 1, very good. And then we continue to this. And Lancaster, where we stop. Oops, I don't need to do a Lancaster again. Right, and then we got the first one. Lancaster Molten, that is. That is train... What did I say? Passenger, right? Yeah, passenger is perhaps a bit stupid. Lancaster Molten. Let's make it that, because it's pretty obvious from the names that this is a passenger one, you know. So in the same regard, I could also say for this here, let's get rid of the passenger stuff. Doesn't make any sense. If it's a material, then I have it in there in the name as well. What kind of material it is. So this will be fine. Train Lancaster Molten, we have. The next one is a new line. We already created one. That is going from Ulverston. Let's see if that is working out as intended as well. Using the right platform in Corringham. We continue. Alright, and then into Molten, where it's going to use... Nope, it's going to use platform 3. Platform 4. Because on 3 we already have another line coming in. Right, and then it's continuing on its way back again. This one. I hope this works here with so many trains passing through then. We'll see about that. You never know. Platform is correct as well. And here we have another waypoint once again. And back again to Ulverston. And thus we have this one finished as well. This is train Ulverston Molten. Oh, beautiful. We can use these new smaller trains on this then now. Right, so that is finished. The only thing that's missing now is a train depot. And for that, I might actually have it right here at the end of this whole thing, because it fits in there and everything is connected anyway. So we might just have our train depot here. Look at that. This is looking fine actually, right? And out here comes now the train. For example, we could have this one here now, the rota file. It doesn't have that much of a capacity, but it's the first train that is a full unit, you know. So it has 2 beginnings and endings, like here, so we don't see the train switching anymore in stations. That is also going to happen then later with the more modern trains that have locomotives on either side, so you don't see them change that often anymore, right? We're just going to add it now. As we can see, we could also add several of them now onto one train, which is exactly what I intend to do. So this one here is now train Ulverston Molten. And there it's coming out. Isn't that nice? Beautiful. Of course, this is not looking so cool here now with those, but as we can see, it's also very quiet because it's electricity only. Our first only electricity powered train. Beautiful. Now we do need a few of them, so I'm going to add them. I think I'm buying 8 million for each. Has a capacity of 60 though then. And then we're going to have, that was now, yeah, Lancaster Molten is the other one, right? Yes, that is that. And the next one is coming out. Oh, I love these trains. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I think there are actually 2 drivers. There is one. Look at that. But it totally fits the style of these regional train lines, you know, because we're going to have, of course, these regional lines kind of that are, I mean, distance-wise it's the same, but these are smaller towns and they stay like that. And then we have these mega cities that are being connected, and we're going to have, for example, the ICE on it then, or the TGV. Those fast trains, they're going to be on the long distance then, and on the smaller ones we're going to have these regional trains, which just look extremely cute as well. I think it's also much cheaper, right? If we go back again, let's just see. 400,000. Yes, they are way cheaper. Look at that. This train costs 400,000, you know, and this locomotive, for example, costs 2 million, and that's without the wagons. So having 3 of them is the same as this locomotive only. So we already saved there a bit of money as well for the smaller trains, for the smaller lines then, if there are not too many people on board. And as we can see, the first people are waiting already on these lines. Now we still have, of course, our very large line, and this will be the first long distance train with electric power, powered by electricity. Everything should be ready here now. Rockdale has been connected there, and of course it's starting in Bolton, most likely. Bolton has a nice long station now here as well, so we can use a nice long train on it. And we're starting here in Upper Bolton, platform 3. Oh, a smaller locomotive. Okay, we don't really will need that. Oh, platform 4. I cannot see which platform I have selected here. I think it's number 3 here. That is fine then. Right, and from platform 3, we continue now to the first point. I need to turn around. This is the wrong. This is right. To the first waypoint, and then we go to Rockdale South. And we continue once again along the waypoints there. Perhaps there's a better way than these waypoints, but at this point it's working. And if it's just a few clicks more than the convention, than a better way, you know, then I don't care really. Going into Molten 4 and right onto Molten. Platform 2 is fine, so the inner platform, since that is now our high-speed train, it continues then onto this bridge and into Ripen, and it's automatically selecting the right track that I wanted for it. Perfect. And from here we continue back again all the way, and we're not going to change these passenger train lines anymore. You know, once they exist, and the trains will then just use them. Molten, we have platform 2, platform 1. That's correct. We continue waypoint Blackpool. Blackpool has platform 1 and platform 2 now. Perfect. Another waypoint here, the last one. And that's it. Righto. And, oh no, we have Rockdale. Totally forgot Rockdale. Blackpool is the small one, you know, Rockdale is big. And from Rockdale South, which we are using platform 1, very good, goes to this waypoint, and then it goes into Bolton. And that's it. And this is Bolton train, Bolton, Ripen. Very long train, and it will also have a very long train on board, and a very fast one at this. The only thing that I need to check real quick, do we have electric tracks now everywhere? Here I think we have. That's right. And in the station itself we have it now too, but look at that, only on the new ones. On the old ones we still use the normal steam engines then. Or, is that right? Well, it's not right, I think they have it too. No, actually it ends here at the station. That is strange, I will need to modernize the station then. But I think this is working. The only thing that we might still need the electric power would be down here in Ripen, on the original one. Yeah, here we still need electrical powered tracks. Right, and on the new tracks here at the new station, or the part of the new station, we already have it anyway. So that's it. I think the whole thing is now electrified. We can see that because everything is blue. Very good. Let's just check that real quick here. And now we can truly have a beautiful, beautiful train for this route here. Let's go for my depot. And let's buy us the latest one. That is the BRE. Yeah, this one. Right, the German crocodile it is. The first fully powered, electrical powered passenger train that we have. And it has quite a lot of power, so look at how many carts we could have. This train could be 400 meters long if we wanted to. Of course, we're not doing that in the beginning. This should be fine. And it cost me 25 million. And this is Bolton Ripen. Oh! Not connect all stations. Train Bolton Ripen. It's coming out though, the train. I don't know. Perhaps there is no problem then. Could not connect all stations. Why does it say that to me now? Where's the problem? Rockdale to Upper Bolton. Upper Bolton, Rockdale. There's a problem between those two stations here. There's already a problem between the waypoints as well. Oh, is that the wrong platform perhaps? It might be that we have the wrong platform for... Okay, it turned out that here the connection between the tracks coming from below into the main tracks here was faulty, so there was a clipping issue, so it was not connected really. It should be now connected. The only thing... Oh, no path electricity. That is a new one. What is going on here now? No electrified path. But we did everything with electricity. Right, I need to check this now. Oh, this is a lot of work done. Alright, the standard tracks. This is all electrified. The only thing where it could not be is most likely in the station of Bolton itself. Right, so there we do have, those two are not electrified yet, but other than that, I wouldn't know where. And after a bit of fiddling around, it's finally working now, so the whole thing here has electricity, and as we can see, there are 200 people who would fit onto this train. And I hope it's also going quite fast, because that is going to be very important. I'm going to have 2 of these large, long trains on the tracks, and we'll just see how profitable they are, right? What I really like is that they're so quiet, and they sound clean and everything. And as we can see here, really can go up to nice speeds there, especially with so many. And I'm going to expect a lot of people on this route there. How's the other trains looking? We still have, of course, many trains right now. There is the other one. It is full. This train is already full. And are there so many people waiting? 35? I mean, this is a town of 200 people. Like, it seems like half the town is going away as soon as there is a bit of connection to the outside. Beautiful town, by the way. I love these buildings here. Nice little cute town. So this train is rather full. It's also looking nice. And the other one, where's the other train? There it is. Almost full. Alright, so it is successful. Those train lines will be lucrative. I can see that already. I'm going to have lots of these roter Pfeil, these red trains on these lines. I love that. I could watch it all day long now. And the fast train is now here. Already coming into Blackpool. 2 people are waiting. And look at that. It's almost filling out the whole station now. So in that case, they shouldn't be any long anymore. For the long distance train lines, we will have even longer ones then, especially with the ICE and the TGV once that is happening. But for now, we can just enjoy watching it. And I hope there are some people here in Rockdale waiting too. Not yet, and we are changing that. First of all, in Rockdale, because we need a bit of public transport in the cities as well, of course, we have this beautiful layout. So there we have the streets then, or the street being connected then. The rest, so that the station is actually connected. Righto, and here we can have now a, tram, I think. Rockdale does need a tram. This will connect the bus that we have here and the ships that are also profitable. I think the ship line is profitable by now. Yes, it's making profit. That's good to see, that even my ships are fine. As we can see, new skyscrapers are coming up here as well. Let's start with a little tram line. Where should it start? First of all, of course, we do need to make it tramways again, tram line. It's going to switch here, I guess. Yep. And then it's going right through the city center. Going in here then. Passing the docks. Going up again through the whole town. Oh, this is going to be a very full tram line, I can see that. And here it's going into difficult. I think in this direction, because there is no bus. There's a bus into this direction up here and changing, right? Quite a long tram line that we have there. We do need, here's going to be the exit for the trams themselves. I think we also got a new tram there, by the way. Oh, this is looking cool. This is looking cool here. And now we just need to create, oh yeah, we still need the stations, of course. Building bus tram, of course, right in front of the station. It's going to turn around here and then it continues through the city. And as we can see, those cities are getting really big by now. And it's only the beginning. By the docks. Continuing once again through the inner city, here especially. This is going to be a full tram. Here as well, changing with the bus if they want to, and here then on the outside. Very good. Let's create the line. Is that the tram? Wait a second, we missed something here now. Yeah, it's a tram line. That was my mistake. I chose a train line for this one. Let's do this again with the Alexander Road, going then into this direction. Because only then, if you choose the right vehicle type here, only then can you see these lines, and they're very important for planning. Righto, and there we got it. And this is for Rockdale. This is tram Rockdale 1, because I'm pretty sure we're going to have more of them. Now let's choose it. The new ones. The ATM 4000, an articulated vehicle with only 2 drive axles and a suspended center box. And it can carry a few more people yet again. Let's have 3 in Rockdale. Oh, they look really nice. They have wooden doors. Beautiful. And thus Rockdale does have a tram system as well. And we got 8 new vehicles. It's 1950. We got new ships as well, and new carts, and also new rail bus, which is looking like a train. And lots of new cars that we need to use then, these cars, because they're cheaper and can carry more stuff than most likely. Right? And of course the tram system will boost Rockdale even more. As we can see, it's already climbing. So that we have that. Perhaps we have something similar in Blackpool with the buses. Speaking of buses, I don't think we have reached any new bus stations or buses in quite some time now, right? Oh, we have. There we have a new car, which is much faster, but can't carry that many people anymore. But it's faster. It's still using diesel though, which means it's sturdy and stuff like that. Alright, I'm going to optimize this thing here a bit, and we see each other again in the next episode, and then probably with the jet engines already. Stay tuned.